Botamon. This is where every Agumon line begins, and most people skip right past it. Botamon is a baby-level Digimon, a tiny black blob with yellow eyes that looks more like a dust ball than a future warrior. It has virtually no combat ability and survives purely on instinct. In the original Virtual Pets, Botamon was one of the first Digimon you would ever see after hatching your egg. It bounces around, it eats, and within minutes, it's ready to evolve. There's almost nothing threatening about it, but every great Digimon journey starts somewhere small. Koromon. Once Botamon evolves, it becomes this round pink head with long ears and a wide mouth. Koromon is an in-training level Digimon, and the form most fans associate with the very first episode of Digimon Adventure. Taikamiya received Koromon as his partner before it evolved further during the Kuwagamon attack. Despite being small, Koromon can use Bubble Blow, a weak attack shared by many baby and in-training Digimon. It's essentially defenseless in any real battle, but its personality is already fully formed at this stage. Koromon is loyal, energetic, and slightly reckless, traits that carry through every evolution that follows. Agumon, the rookie level and the face of the entire franchise. Agumon is a small orange dinosaur Digimon that stands upright and has green eyes and visible claws. Its signature move is Pepper Breath, a fireball launched from its mouth. Agumon was designed to be simple and approachable, a dinosaur that felt familiar but clearly belonged to a digital world. Over the decades, Agumon has appeared in nearly every piece of Digimon media ever made. It starred in Digimon Adventure, appeared in multiple games including Digimon World and Cyber Sleuth, and became the default mascot for the entire brand. What makes Agumon special is not raw power, but versatility. From this single rookie form, the evolution paths branch in more directions than almost any other Digimon in existence. Greymon, the champion-level evolution, and one of the most iconic moments in the original anime. Greymon is a massive dinosaur with a brown helmet-like skull covering its head, sharp teeth, and powerful legs. It towers over most champion-level opponents and uses Nova Blast, a giant fireball significantly more powerful than Pepper Breath. In Digimon Adventure, Agumon first evolved into Greymon during the battle against Shellman, triggered by Tai being in danger. The design draws heavily from classic dinosaur imagery, particularly the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but the helmet gives it a distinctly digital feel. Greymon set the standard for what a champion evolution should look like: bigger, stronger, and visibly more dangerous, while still recognizable as the same Digimon. MetalGreymon, the ultimate level and the point where technology starts merging with biology. MetalGreymon keeps the base dinosaur frame of Greymon, but adds a metal helmet, a mechanical left arm with a massive claw, and 2 organic wings. Its chest contains missile launchers that fire its signature attack, Giga Blaster. The design is meant to represent the idea that as Digimon grow stronger, the digital world itself begins modifying their bodies with data that manifests as cybernetic enhancements. In the anime, Agumon reaching MetalGreymon was a major milestone that required Tai to confront his own fear and recklessness. There are actually 2 versions of MetalGreymon in the broader Digimon lore: the vaccine type, which is the orange one from the anime, and a virus type that is entirely blue and considered more aggressive. Most fans only know the orange version, but the blue variant appeared first in the original Virtual Pets. WarGreymon, the mega-level evolution and the peak of Agumon's standard line. WarGreymon is a fully armored dragonoid warrior that stands at roughly human height, much smaller than MetalGreymon, but astronomically more powerful. It wears chrome Digizoid armor, the strongest metal in the digital world, and carries the Greymon Killers, massive clawed gauntlets on both arms that are specifically effective against Dragon-type Digimon. Its signature attack is Terra Force, where it gathers atmospheric energy into a massive sphere and hurls it at the enemy. WarGreymon played a central role in the final battles of Digimon Adventure, fighting both Venom Myotismon and the Dark Masters. Its design philosophy is the opposite of MetalGreymon. Instead of getting bigger, it gets smaller and more concentrated, channeling all that power into a compact warrior frame. This made it one of the most popular mega-level designs in the entire franchise and a staple of almost every Digimon game. Omegamon, sometimes called Omnimon in the English dub. This is a DNA digivolution, meaning it is not a solo evolution from WarGreymon, but a fusion between WarGreymon and MetalGreymon. Omegamon stands as a tall knight-like figure wearing a white cape. Its left arm ends in the head of MetalGreymon, which houses the Garuru cannon, and its right arm ends in the head of WarGreymon, which contains the Grey Sword. It first appeared in the Digimon Adventure movie Our War Game during the battle against Diaboromon on the internet. Omegamon has since become arguably the single most recognizable mega-level Digimon in the franchise, appearing in Tri Last Evolution Kizuna and countless games. It represents the ultimate bond between Tai and Matt, and between their partners, a fusion that only becomes possible when both Digidestined are perfectly in sync. SkullGreymon. This is the dark side of the Agumon line. SkullGreymon is what happens when Agumon is forced to evolve under the wrong conditions, specifically when its partner pushes too hard or when negative energy drives the evolution. It is a giant skeletal dinosaur with a missile embedded in its spine, and it attacks everything indiscriminately using Dark Shot. In the anime, Tai forced Agumon to evolve by deliberately putting himself in danger, which caused a corrupt evolution into SkullGreymon instead of the intended MetalGreymon. It was one of the first times the series showed that evolution is not always a positive thing. SkullGreymon is classified as a virus type and is essentially mindless, burning through energy so fast that it de-evolves almost immediately after appearing. It serves as a permanent warning within the lore that power without emotional balance leads to destruction. And that's where we pause for today. We went from a tiny dust ball with yellow eyes all the way to the dark side of evolution, where power without balance turns everything into destruction. But the Agumon line is far from over.